Hello. It's kind of dark right here. That helps. It is Wednesday, February 1st. There was a tragedy yesterday. I have been struggling with doing my own gel nails, as you have kind of seen. I've been doing my own gel nails very well in terms of designs, but my nails are in such a rough state. And they're so thin and they're so fragile. And the gel has not been adhering very well, and it literally peels off within like a day. And I had to literally decapitate my nails. This might not seem like a big deal to most people, but I wanted to give that context as I'm putting cuticle oil on my hands. I have been a lifelong nail biter. And what finally got me to stop doing that was paying to get my own nails done every 3 weeks. And I got gel nails for about, I don't know, 6 months, 3 months actually. And then I was doing dip powder nails for about 1.5 years. I loved having my own nails done. I loved being able to grow my nails longer. I felt so confident about the way that my nails looked. And I was really excited to be able to do them myself at home. And then I am just reminded that my natural nails are so weak and really struggle. So I had to trim them because I literally couldn't do anything with my natural nails. Like I couldn't like run my hand through my hair without my nails just like bending, and one of them broke yesterday, so I trimmed all of them. And I am trying to really focus on nail care and health. I am gonna go get my nails done this week with a friend of mine, but I'm gonna try and just keep them short and focus on growing them really healthy. But yeah, super bummed to have short nails. I feel like my hands look so different now because I'm so used to having them long, and I loved them long. I felt so powerful. That has nothing to do with the rest of this vlog. I just wanted to give context to why I am lubing myself up with cuticle oil, and maybe doing so in other vlogs going forward. And maybe we'll do updates about the nail journey occasionally here on the vlog. But I'm on a little break from work. I have to like dive back in about an hour, but I am going to use this time to upload the products onto my shop for the launch that's happening this Saturday with the greeting cards. Very excited about these. And then I'm also going to be working to migrate my shop over to Etsy. And I think I kind of left off the last vlog not quite addressing why I'm moving my shop over to Etsy. I addressed it in like my 2023 goals video a little bit, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about that in this vlog as well. So I thought we could do that together while I am doing the mundane tasks that I've been putting off. So I wanted to talk just a little bit about why I am transitioning some of my business over to Etsy. I know I talked a little bit about this in a previous video, so you can go kind of check that video to see all of my thoughts on this matter and relating to my business for 2023, but specifically just talking about why I want to migrate my business over to Etsy. It's really to experiment with search engine optimization, or SEO, and how to drive traffic to my actual website. So just to clarify, I am not doing away with my personal like website domain. creativeandcaffeinatedshop.com will still be around, and my online shop will still be up as it is now. Any new products that I'm making, I'm planning to release both on Etsy and my own personal website. But Etsy does such a good job, like naturally marketing and integrating their search engine into a way for people to find it. So I want to lean on some of that as I am still continuing to learn about SEO. It's honestly been a really confusing and complicated part of running a business for myself, and I am just wanting to explore. Long term, I don't really want to be on Etsy. I don't agree with a lot of their values and business practices. I think the fees that they charge ultimately are ridiculous. But I think this will be a good move for my business right now. I'm kind of tentatively planning to give it a year or so and see how my business is doing at that point in time. And then I will plan to just transition back to my online store. Obviously with some of this, Etsy does charge more fees. So one of the incentives I'll have on my personal website is that the products will be a little bit more affordable since I'm not having to eat the additional cost of the listing fees and the percentage that Etsy takes on top of it all. So yeah, if you have bought from my shop before, I would recommend you continue to buy through the website directly, but I am hoping to find some new customers out there through Etsy and to utilize their search engine and their tools to learn a little bit more about the products that sell well in my business. And I think to start out, I'll definitely just be listing a lot of what have been the best sellers in my shop thus far. So like my fuck this shit sticker, the fuck this shit mug, a lot of my best selling stickers and designs will go up there first. And then the website, for now at least, is still going to be the most extensive variety of products, but my hope is that eventually I will have a very tailored set of products that will be both on Etsy and my own personal shop. So yeah, this was a decision I did not come to lightly. I originally did not ever want to have my site on Etsy, but having your own website is really hard. There's just so much to learn and so many like little things that you can always tweak and change around, and you don't actually know if it's doing anything. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing this sooner, and then I'm also kicking myself for having to do it at all. But I have gotten a lot of really great feedback about other small businesses that have done something similar, and that has been really helpful and has helped me ultimately conclude that this is the right step for me and my business right now. But yeah, if you have questions or other thoughts on Etsy or running your own small business, that's part of why I created this YouTube channel, to have a place to talk about it. So leave your Etsy/website questions or comments below, and I would love to chat more with you about it. Okay, cards are uploaded, and hopefully you enjoyed just that little spiel, a little bit about why my brain is gearing towards Etsy. I would have loved to have had like the cards ready to put on Etsy in time for this launch, but I've honestly had a lot of problems with Etsy getting like their payment stuff set up with my bank. This is the third time I'm trying it. I will say their customer service has been pretty helpful in like troubleshooting this, but I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's on my end. I'm just like not paying attention to something or missing something. But yeah, that's been a little bit frustrating. I probably won't have Etsy fully rolled out until like March, which is just a little bit later than I wanted. But it's something that I am consistently working towards and trying to figure out. So that is good. The website is all good to go for launch on Saturday. And there was something else I was gonna say here too. Oh, and then the other thing I did that I had been putting off from the last vlog was creating my monthly newsletter. I got that out just in time for January. Like, January was almost over. I think I sent that out yesterday or Monday. And I'm using those just as an opportunity, one, to promote the products that are newer in the shop or the products that are like relevant to that month. Two, I'm using it as an opportunity to shout out the vlogs and the things that I've been doing. If I have like specific resources that I can share, I will include those. But the monthly newsletters are really just a way for me to like continue connecting with my core audience. And in addition, there is an exclusive discount code that will be in the emails every month. So if you are signed up to the email list, you are going to have access to discount codes that the rest of the world doesn't. I haven't figured out how the discount codes are going to work on Etsy yet, or if I'm going to put them on there at all. So they may just be exclusive to the site. But I got those done. I need to make another email specifically for the day of the sale, but I don't think I have time to do that right now before diving back into my afternoon clients. I am glad I got this done though. It was on the to-do list and I had been putting it off for a while. But I'll check in with you guys later. Probably not later today, just because I feel like I've already talked at the camera long enough, but we'll check in again soon. Good morning. It's Friday. We are in the car. We are running a little late. I'm going to a follow-up podiatrist appointment, so coffee and breakfast are in the car on the go this morning. So yeah, just thought I would check in and start off the vlog since I haven't talked to you since Wednesday. My hair is still super curly from sleeping in my little curling rod overnight, so it should settle and chill out here in a little bit. But after my podiatrist appointment, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Still sad about how short and tiny they are, but we're trying to just get through it and focus on nail health, not nail wealth. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Just wrapped up at the podiatrist. I have some new orthotics to try. So we will be experimenting with those, but this is not a feet channel, so I will be experimenting with those, I should say. But I'm all wrapped up here. I'm gonna head back home, work on some stuff for a little bit, like small business stuff. All of it's really boring because the first months of the year for me are just like anxiety about taxes. So not much to really update you on there. But we will check in later when I'm getting my nails done. She really doesn't know what to feel about it. Or she's gonna be like weird. My good hands. Oh, and your ring. I know you gotta get your ring in there.
I haven't bought I want to buy like a clasp to make it stay together the right way, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, it's about 3 o'clock and I am finally home. I have not eaten anything besides like a cereal bar today, so I am starving. But I got my nails done. Might take a minute to focus here. Here's what they look like. I just got the regular gel with like a chrome finish on top. We'll see how long these last on my nails, because my experience with doing gel at home is that it lasts best case like 4 or 5 days and worst case like 24 hours. So I was trying to be mindful of what they were doing while they were applying the gel to see if there's things that I can do different. And I have some ideas of ways that I will improve my at-home manicure skills, but I'm definitely trying to focus on nail growth, nail health. And I'm gonna eat my lunch because I'm so hungry. This is my little Southwest style salad that I prepped this week. It's been really good. And I am gonna try and get a little bit of small business work done just for a couple hours today. And then I'll probably sign off for the weekend and maybe check in at some point next week. The launch is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Excited about that. And then we kind of have a busy weekend full of just like life stuff, but none of that I particularly want to vlog. So thanks for hanging out with me today, going to the podiatrist and to get my nails done. My friend and I got boba after. That was super good and great to catch up with her. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this section of the vlog here. I may check in a little bit next week to wrap up and show you anything interesting that happened with the launch or anything else. All right. Hi. It's Wednesday, February 8th. I was like in the middle of doing my laundry and doing my dishes and like finally washing my makeup brushes for the first time in probably months. I had this sudden realization hit me, and I remembered I was filming a vlog last week, and I think the last clip was something like me saying, oh, I don't want to like film over the weekend because we have like plans with friends and we were going to like a sailing regatta, or I thought we were. And then this happened. I don't really know how to transition into that. I'm engaged. I got engaged over the weekend on Sunday. It was really sweet and amazing. Friends, family, it was really sweet and like sentimental and meaningful, and I'm like trying to walk the line of I want to share about my life on the internet, but I don't want to share everything about my life. And I think my relationship is one of those things that I kind of prefer to keep a little bit more to myself and my partner. He and I have been together for over 11 years. So this was a surprise, but it was also like, we've been together for freaking ever. And in so many ways it feels like we were already engaged or married, which I think is why this caught me so off guard. But anyway, I love my ring. I can't stop staring at it. You're gonna see it in the vlogs now, so I thought we'll just get it out of the way. My store launch was on Saturday. A little underwhelming. I do have one order that I need to package and ship out though for one of my friends, so let's do that. And we will just kind of roll into my day today. I'm working and doing chores. I have about an hour and a half until seeing more clients, so I'm heating up some lunch. We're kind of just doing a little bit of everything. But if I package that order now, I can walk it over to the mailbox and get it sent out today, which would feel really good. So yeah, let's do it. All right, I have my friend Mary's order packaged up, and it kind of worked out that in my thank you note to her, I mentioned, like, I thanked her for being a part of my engagement, and I recorded that for the vlog, and then I'm also gonna post that over on my Instagram. So I guess that's gonna kind of be like my informal engagement announcement over on my shop page. But yeah, I'm very excited to send this off to Mary. I'm gonna go walk this over to the mailbox. I'm gonna go get my lunch out of the toaster oven because I forgot about it while I was packaging this order. And then, yeah, I'm gonna continue doing laundry. You might hear the washing machine going right now. And I'll just kind of get on with the rest of my day. Probably won't film too much more in this vlog. I don't really have a lot much more to share. And then this weekend we have my fiance's parents coming into town. So yeah, I'm also gonna end the vlog earlier. That way I'm just less annoying about this because I'm still pretty excited about it. And I'm gonna let myself be excited about it. I'm just not gonna record it all. So yeah, let me go take this to the mailbox. Okay, lunch is reheated. We just have Costco pizza that we got from Costco yesterday that I popped in the toaster oven. I'll share this fun little tidbit with you. I almost fell while I was walking the package over to the mailbox, and I caught it on my camera, so I will insert that footage here so we can laugh together. And that is the second time that I've almost injured myself, because while I was packaging that order, I heard the dryer like rattling because it wasn't like balanced well. And so I was like running to go open it because previously when that's happened, our apartment has flooded. So I was like rushing because I didn't want it to go on for like too long and rattle something loose and flood the apartment. And I like fell backwards and like fell flat on my left butt cheek. So sharing that with all of you as I'm sitting down to eat my lunch, and continuing to commiserate a little bit about Etsy. This is now the 4th time I've tried to set up my payment stuff through them, and like maybe it's just me, like I don't know. I've been having so many problems with setting up my store on Etsy, and I'm like, is this a sign from the universe that I shouldn't be on Etsy? Like, I don't know, you guys. I'm frustrated, and I am hoping that I can get my shop set up on there at some point, because I'm hoping to grow my shop and grow my audience. I keep waiting for the like test deposits to hit my bank account, so I can input that into Etsy. And if you've gone through this process, you know it's such a drag. I am noticing though my balance is different. No, it's still not. So I don't know, I'm frustrated with that, because obviously my camera battery is low. Let me change it, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the vlog with my little tidbit here. So obviously part of the reason the situation with Etsy is so frustrating for me personally is because clearly traffic on my main shop site, creativeandcaffeinatedshop.com, is slow. Like, it's really hard driving organic traffic to my site. There's so many moving parts with like trying to manage my Instagram, trying to manage like Google ads and Pinterest, and just showing up the amount that is required of you as a small business owner is really, really hard. And so even though getting into bed with Etsy is like the last thing that I really want to do as a business owner, I see the value in it because they do a lot of the work for me. And at this stage in my business, when I'm still working a full-time 9-to-5 job as a therapist, and I'm like trying to juggle moving forward with that, and even trying to move forward into more of like a private practice with that, it's really hard to like also do all the other stuff. And there's a part of Etsy that's really appealing because it takes a lot of the work out of it, except for when it doesn't, because it's not working. So it's frustrating. I'm like forever just like a little bit over the small business stuff. I obviously enjoy it. I want to keep doing it. I love designing products and I love just being creative. But this shit's hard, y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I like with these vlogs, really my goal is never to like romanticize owning a small business. It's really to kind of come on here and show my mistakes and where I'm at with the whole process. And really where I'm at with the whole process is just like move at whatever pace I feel like it. And right now I feel like crawling. I feel like sitting down and taking a long nap. And like, I think that's okay because I don't want to close my business because I'm burnt out. I want to like rest and then get back into it when I feel ready. And I don't have any products that I'm excited to design right now. I don't really have products that I have in line to launch. And maybe it's the time of year, like maybe it's the whole tax season, post-holiday lull that a lot of business owners get into. But I don't know, I may not have a lot of products to launch this year, and I think that's okay. I think if I focus my attention elsewhere, like creating a private practice as a therapist, or like just focusing on exciting things happening in my personal life, like that's okay, I'm allowed to do that. I still want to document and come on here when I can, how I can. But yeah, there's just like, at any given time, a lot of hurdles to jump through as a small business owner, as a creative, as a content creator. There's just always a lot of stuff, and things like this, like the Etsy thing, for example, like not being able to like set up my payment information when I've literally been trying to do it for a month, and like every single time something somewhere goes wrong, whether it's on their end or my end, and it doesn't happen, it's like, it's been a month, like what's the point? Do I even bother? You know? And it's like, think of how many businesses probably close or fail because of those hurdles like that. I feel like I'm resilient. I am gonna keep trying. It is still a goal that I want to check off my list, but it's not at the top, if I'm being frank with you all. It's not at the top, and that's okay. I'm still an artist, even if I'm not creating every day. I'm still a business owner if I don't make sales every day. So yeah, I guess that's where I want to leave the vlog. That's kind of where I'm at, and the stuff that's on the top of my brain that I can spill out and share with you all on the internet today. So yeah, let's wrap up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it, or I hope you resonated with some part of it somewhere that I said. And if you did, feel free to comment and let me know what stood out to you, and we can continue to talk about it because I love that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go finish my lunch and finish my therapy notes from this morning, and I'll check in with you guys on the next vlog sometime in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye guys.